I'm hoping that the 3 o'clock slot is sufficiently past lunch that everyone's kind of digested and isn't going to fall asleep in my riveting presentation. If that's okay, if you are feeling a bit sleepy, just think about the awesomeness of Unreal Engine, and it wakes me up every time. So give that a go. Is everybody having a tremendous develop? Yeah. Yes. Come on. This is the finest games conference in all of the 9 realms, and I've been coming here for like 15 years. It's a beautiful thing. You'll get to hang out with your peers and everyone else doing this amazing stuff, and it's a privilege to be here. Thank you to Develop for having me. This is me. I've been doing this thing since the year began with a 1. It's a very long time. If anyone was here on the previous session, John McCormack, who led the creative director on Still Wakes the Deep. I worked with him. He was an artist on Theme Park World back in the day, 1,000 million years ago. Be nice to everybody because you will still be working with these people in 20 years' time. I wish that for you more than anything. Today I'm going to be talking about Epic Games ecosystem. Many of you will be aware of Unreal Engine. That's the thing that I spend most of my day talking about, and it's the thing that I've got all the T-shirts for. But there's more to Epic Games these days than just Unreal. So let's talk about Epic itself just for a bit. It's huge. I can't see that at all. Never mind. That's what happens when you use purple font on a black background, everybody. Epic is 30 years old. It's bigger than you think. 4,000 people and around 15 countries. The sun never sets on Epic Games these days. It's a big organization. But the thing to understand is that we are a games developer. We make games. We make Unreal, we make other tools, but first and foremost, we are a video games developer. We are a successful video games developer. That's the first thing to understand. Epic makes games. We understand what it means to make games. We understand what tools you need, what services you need. We understand what good tools look like. We understand this because we have thousands of people working in our tools to make the products which drive our business. It's important that we understand just what real people need, and we try and translate that stuff into tools that we provide to you. So we know that you need source code. We know that you need to build your games cross-platform. You know it needs to be easy to do that. We know that parts of the industry take too much of your money that you are earning from your players, and we were trying to redress that. So that's the first thing to understand. The second thing to understand is this: cum sucedit, succedimus. Everything sounds more impressive when you translate it into Latin. That is a fact. But it means we succeed when you succeed. If there's two things to understand about Epic, this is the second one. Our business model is built on the success of the people who use our stuff. We are not here to sell you things and then moonwalk out the door. Our business model is royalty driven. When the more money that you make from the games that you make using our stuff, then the better our royalty is at the other end of the process. So we are actively, positively incentivized for you to succeed to a greater and greater degree. It's really critical to understand that. It is absolutely key to everything that we do. It's key to my job. It's key to everyone's outlook who works at Epic. So our ecosystem is a lot more than just Unreal Engine, even if that is at the heart. And we'll talk about all of these things. We have tools for creating games. We have tools for helping you create content to include in your games, whether that's 3D content or whether it's character-based content. We have ways for you to market your games, and we have ways for you to operate your games. Split into roughly these purple on black background headings. So yes, ways to develop, tools for developing, Unreal, Fab, we'll talk about all of these. And tools for operating Epic Online Services is the head of that list. And there's 2 ways to distribute games you've made using our stuff these days, which we'll come on to. Right, so because we're developers, we understand what you expect out of a partner that you're going to build your business around. And Some of those things are listed here. Unreal Engine is free to use until you have made $1 million of revenue on your game. It is free to use. Only above $1 million do you pay a royalty. Many games, of course, smaller games may never reach that level, and that's fine. You pay us nothing, everyone's happy. We're fine with that. Go again. Once you have reached that threshold, then there is a royalty, and the royalty is no more than 5%, and often less, depending on circumstances. 5% of your revenue. And if you sell on our marketplaces, whether that is your game on the store or whether it's through some of our content marketplaces, you pay a 12% revenue share on that, which is lower than most. We think that's important. And this isn't just a bunch of tools that we've come up with and we've stitched together. This is tools which we have proven year after year, decade after decade, are match fit, battle ready, right? We know that these things work because we have used them. We have built many, many successful games over the years, whether that's Gears of War, Rocket League, these days, Fortnite, other ones along the way. Fortnite's going okay, and the Unreal Engine that you download from our launcher is the same Unreal Engine that we use to make Fortnite. Of course, Fortnite's got a whole load of its own code, the gameplay code and stuff, tools and features that the team have added for their game, and that's exactly what you can do as well in your game. But it is the same tech. So we provide the tools that we provide work whether you are a small studio or whether you're a large studio. For a small studio, you can use everything that comes out of the box as a turnkey solution and just build your game. Build on your game on top, whether that's the tech, whether it's the assets you can buy from the marketplace. You can just use it completely vanilla, build your game to a very high standard. If you're a very big studio and you've got the chops, you've got the people, you've got all the source code, you can get in there, make changes if you want. You can build new tech on top. You can add new features. You can use your people's smarts to create USPs that your game will have that no one else does. And you just use our tech as a foundation. That's perfectly doable. That's what people do. But in both cases, whether you're small or large, you can focus on making your game and not making your tech. At the heart of our ecosystem is Unreal Engine. Everything we do begins with Unreal. We've been working on this tech for 25 plus years. And a lot of other people have been using this tech to make their games for a very long time. And here's some examples, just some recent examples. And here's a bunch of studios that we've been working with in the UE5 era who've lent their logo to our logo wall very proudly. Some of the greatest studios in the world have committed to using our tech, and they are producing amazing games. Some of these most respected, most creative, innovative studios in the world, including a bunch in the UK, tons in the UK. Games like Still Wakes the Deep, in fact, that were you'll see a Chinese Rooms logo down there somewhere. But why is that? Why do they make this commitment? One of the reasons is that Unreal is not just our tool. It is your tool. That sounds like a marketing line, but it's really true.